Okay, we are on our fifth week of studying from First Thessalonians. We'll be in First Thessalonians chapter 3, verses 1 through 13. When I was a kid, we had a family who would come to visit every 2 or 3 years. They're a missionary family named the Kramers. And every now and then they would call and let mom and dad know sometime we'll be coming through your part of the country and would like to stop in and visit your family and stay overnight and hang out. Well, what we loved about the Kramers is they came in a VW bus. And when they unloaded, I mean, they unloaded. There were always 5, 6, 7 kids getting out of that bus. And it just started fun. As a matter of fact, one of the favorite games that we played was Crack the Whip. And since I was the youngest and the smallest, I always ended up being on the end of the whip. I was usually the kid who got airborne at the end of the game, went flying off. I remember as a kid, we lived out in the country, and so we had this sliding glass door that you could look out of and see the highway, see the road connecting. And people coming to our neighborhood, you always knew if they're coming to our neighborhood. You didn't accidentally come to our neighborhood. So I would sit there and we would often be watching TV, and I'd sit by the sliding glass door and look to see if the headlights of the VW bus were turning around the corner. I was so excited. Who are you excited to see, to visit? Who are you excited to hang out with? Is it a family member, a friend that you just see periodically and you absolutely love to see them? It's that kind of affection that Paul had for the Christians in Thessalonica. And he desired to be with them so bad he said, I can't take it anymore. So he sends Timothy to go visit and bring back a report. And of course, Timothy's report, we believe, is what is generating this report or this letter from Paul to the people in Thessalonica. So we're going to talk about several things today, people who are special in your life. But also we want to talk about this idea of anxiety. Jesus says, be anxious about nothing. You can hear that siren going off. You can hear that siren going off in the background as I'm videotaping this. That creates anxiety automatically when people hear a siren in the background. What's happening? What's going on? Jesus says, be anxious about nothing. But Paul does have an anxiety, if you will, a healthy anxiety, something we might call an apostolic anxiety for the people that he has converted to Christ. And he is anxious about how they're doing. He wants to hear how they're doing. This is kind of a healthy anxiety. As you and I go through life, we have people that we have a healthy anxiety for. So here's one of the keys when we talk about being openly concerned about people. What effect others have on us and what effect we have on other people shapes the way that we involve ourselves with them. This week we are aware, and we're going to pay special attention to, all the different mission efforts that we have around the world that we are supporting. People that we know and we love that we'd like to see more often. And many times our only interaction with them is in mission reports or through letters, and now, of course, through modern email. Who are you appropriately praying for in your life that you have this affection, you have this healthy anxiety about, that you pray for them day and night, not just your kids, not just your family, but people in Christ, people in the world, non-believers, that you're concerned enough about them that you're spending time in focused prayer for them. This week we're going to spend some time in our life groups talking about our missionaries, praying over our missionaries, thinking about our missionaries, and also sharing with each other about the people that really shape our lives and make us who we are. Why do people need encouragement from you? What kind of encouragement do you get from other people? How do the thoughts of prayers, people praying for you, impact your life? And how do you think it impacts their life when you tell them that you're praying for them? In our section of Life Talk, we want to really get down to it and say, who is it that needs this encouragement from us? And who is it that encourages us in our faith? Paul indicated that he had an increased level of living or an increased level of life because of the faithfulness of the Thessalonians. Whose faithfulness increases your fulfillment of life? Whose faithfulness just makes you smile and makes you excited that they're walking in the Lord in faith with you? Have a great week. Have a great study. We look forward to seeing you on Sunday, and we look forward to having you in our life groups this coming week. God bless.